From being a part one of the most successful YouTubers' channels and having a whole career out of it, it seems like Jason Nash has now hit rock bottom. Now that he's no longer having his best friend by his side to make his money off of, it seems like some of the old Vlog Squad members have a new gig. And it seems like their new gig is panhandling for money from their young fans on TikTok Live.
Let's go. If we get to 50, we pop it. Oh, tap the screen, guys. We're probably... Yeah, there it is!
If you've dedicated some time to TikTok, chances are you've probably come across a live stream or two as they appear on your For You page. And with the surge in popularity of NPC live streams that you guys have probably heard of, some people have recognized the significant earnings potential associated with going live on the app. This is primarily achieved through viewers sending gifts to the hosts during the live stream. There's many different gifts you can send on TikTok, but the more elaborate the gift, the greater its value. And creators are engaging in live battles, competing with other people on the app to receive the highest value gifts, and basically use this as their way of making money, which, as sad as it is, seems to be the reality of some grown adults now. Among those that are capitalizing off of this trend is Jason Nash, who a lot of you may know as the former Vlog Squad member. Now, over these last few months, people have been noticing Jason Nash constantly popping up on their For You page every time they open the TikTok app. And it'd be different if Jason Nash was going on live, actually entertaining his fans, or maybe just do something of value, since he's been going on live for the past few months almost every single day for hours on end. But it seems like the way he's decided to engage with his fans, and by engaging, I mean he's been going live with another former Vlog Squad member for over 5 hours, pretty much just screaming and yelling on the screen for his followers and his young audience to send him gifts, aka money. Mind you, this man is 50 years old.
The same example. AKS! 20 seconds left! Beeflo Sports Station! Everybody bring that green home guard. Slide down! Slide! Slide! 8, 7. Need it bigger. AKS! Yeah! Beeflo! Damn. Thank you, Sarah, for trying. Thank you, Beeflo. Come on, guys. We can get it. We can get this game. I know we can. All right, Suze.
For those who don't know, Jason Nash gained his prominence when he teamed up with Dobrik on YouTube back in 2016, becoming a part of the Vlog Squad. Apart from his own YouTube channel boasting over 3 million subscribers, he was also the host of the All Good Things podcast. Jason has still been posting on his YouTube channel, but compared to a few years ago, his views have taken a complete massive decline, and it seems like that's why he's sort of relying on TikTok and his young fans to just send him gifts. And maybe that's why he's going live almost every single day to make ends meet, since this man does live in Los Angeles and he doesn't really have that lifestyle that he used to have back when he was working with Dobrik, who was making a lot of money back then. But as I mentioned, David has completely stopped posting ever since his cancellation. He's completely put a halt to posting on not only his own channel but also his podcast channel. So you can imagine how much this has taken a hit on the Vlog Squad members financially. I mean, this is the point in their life where they're at right now, so it is really telling. Every video David would upload would get over millions of views, so you can imagine how much money the Vlog Squad members have been missing out on from back then to now, where they've basically been forced to figure out their new business endeavors now since they don't have their master to help them anymore.
Yeah. I miss the podcast. I miss the money of the podcast.
I see Jason say this on a TikTok clip like every other week.
What do I
He
do?
turned down $10 million deal. I see you say that on like TikTok clips all the time about David.
Yeah.
With you
Well,
and
that's like a joke for my act that I say, which is, he turned down all this money and all he had to do was talk to me once a week for 40 minutes, like. I'll tell you why it stings is because that's literally every comment on TikTok Live. When's the podcast coming back? So that's why it stings, because it's like, if no one cared, I'd be like, oh, whatever.
No, that was the best podcast ever.
It was fun.
It is crazy how, no matter how many people love it around him, if he doesn't love it, he just won't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and which is totally fair.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which is like, if you're not into it, that's why I don't bring it up or whatever.
It is a crazy concept, because you give that concept to anybody else, and they're like, what? You wouldn't do that for $10
Oh, dude.
million? Yeah. All you have to do is literally go from your bedroom to your downstairs pantry and talk for 40 minutes for $10 million, and everyone loves you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's not the case. Not everyone loves you.
Yeah,
there's
but-
a lot of
But I'm
people
saying,
that are
like,
pissed too.
true. But I'm just saying, generally, the people that listen
Yeah, generally the people that listen. Yeah.
love you. You know.
Yeah. That's really fun.
Some of the members have started podcasts and have been pretty successful, but others, like 50-year-old Jason Nash, have decided that begging his young fans on TikTok live all day would be exactly what he would resort his life to. Now, it seems like as this has been going on for months at this point, people are just tired of seeing Jason Nash constantly pop up on their For You page, and we even had Tana Mojo putting Jason on blast for this just the other day. Just the other day, Tana Mojo publicly took to her TikTok to criticize Jason for what he's been doing.
Can someone make Jason Nash a f***ing DoorDash account? If I open my TikTok one more time to seeing him begging for roses on my live For You page, I'm calling CPS. Have you seen your kids? Have you seen them? And also when they go to school, are their friends like, hey, I saw your dad, like, begging for a galaxy. Like, and I know I'm a sellout, okay? I'm not against people doing things for money, but at this point it's like, I would rather see him behind a paywall cheeked up. Like, I just don't get, every single time I've opened my phone, Jason Nash is on live begging for money. And I want answers. Have you seen your kids this month?
Even others on TikTok have also been talking about how annoyed they are with Jason's bickering on live, feeding off of his fans, and I have to say it seems like a lot of people on social media are just getting secondhand embarrassment for Jason, compared to where he was back then to now.
I've kept my mouth shut about this for so long, but it's gotten to the point where I have to say something. The Vlog Squad needs to, like, sell their Teslas or do something, because this, like, digital panhandling on TikTok Live is getting out of hand. Every single time I come on this app, Jason Nash is like, send me more crazy dolphins, send me more. Girl, call your kids. He missed Thanksgiving. When was the last time he took his kids to school? And I feel for them. I know what it's like when the viewership tanks, but you know what I did when the viewership tanked? I went and got a fucking job. Like, it's really not that serious, because the thing is, he's spending 11 hours on this app saying, send me more dinosaurs, send me more TikTok universe galaxies. He's spending more time than he would at a regular job anyway. So I don't know why he doesn't just get a job. No shade, but also shade. Like, come on.
Massive amounts of people over on Reddit forums are also talking about this as well. Pretty sure he was battling people for like 12 hours straight one day. I'm sure he'll throw that money down the drain in like 1 week. It's been almost 10 years of this behavior from him too. Makes me wonder if he's just greedy enough to be desperate or really bad with money. At a certain point, I don't think it is for buying house or sending his kids to college. Jason is way too old to be looking this desperate on the internet. This guy is right, like, get a job and call your kids. Watching a grown adult do this is probably the worst thing I could have seen today. It's just so embarrassing. His eyes look so dead. If clout is an addiction, this is the addict. I think about that every night when I'm scrolling on TikTok and his lives pop up. He seems embarrassed to be even doing it. He seems embarrassed to even be doing it. I wonder how much money he is making from it. I asked if he's having financial troubles, and he said yes. There were barely anyone in the live. Anyways, guys, I definitely want to know what you guys think about this whole situation with where the Vlog Squad members are at now. What's your opinion on Jason Nash's new route to taking his life and his career? I definitely want to know your thoughts. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.